Hi guys, welcome. James from Southport Automart. Today I'm going to bring to you from a very busy Southport road a stunning Land Rover Discovery 4. It's the 3 litre SD V6 and it's the Landmark edition. So this is the last of that generation of Discovery. So we've got obviously the size of this one in comparison to the new one. This is a much bigger a more practical beast in my opinion. With the Landmark ones they had a load more extra kit put on them, so they're far more aggressive to start with. You've got a lovely, very fashionable actually, like a slate, like Nardo grey style paintwork with the contrasting obviously privacy glass. We've got the roof rails, we've got a sunroof, panoramic roofs, so three lots of those as the cabin goes back. Got a full obviously side skirt bars obviously for stepping in and out, so it's brilliant. Huge massive 20-inch black rims all the way around which are unmarked. Lovely on the Landmarks, you've got the red accents you'll note on the side there, the Land Rover badging. We've got detachable tow bar as well on the bottom. Absolutely unmarked all the way around this car. This really does look, well, it looks phenomenal. I mean, to look at it in person, it's quite a beast anyway, as you know with most Discoveries. However, this one in this spec, just to try and give you an elevated view there, it is unmarked. This absolutely stunning. Literally just arrived, it's had a wash, had a vac, come straight out, straight for a video. Lovely with the piano back on here as well. All this, the quality of these cars is incredible. Got leather on the tops of these, full Meridian upgraded sound system as well all the way around. I mean, even this is actual metal. You know, it's just a solid, lovely car, very practical. Look at the size of the door bins. Got the full rubber mats all the way around. Upgraded soft, leather all the way around with captain's chairs, the armrests. I will show you around the driver's side afterwards. Just looking up, as you'll note, obviously we've got the sunroof 1, 2, and then there's the one obviously in the rear. The purpose of these videos obviously show the general condition of the cars, in addition to obviously the photos that we do. So you can pause and rewind these, and obviously to your heart's content. Obviously mute me if I find me annoying. However, you can obviously see the cars, like I said, in natural light. So your point obviously for me as well is just to illustrate things. If you were travelling a distance, rather than wasting your time, if you can see something before coming around and have a general honest appraisal of it beforehand, that's the reason why we do these. So yeah, just to give you that fact, this is mint. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I mean, the functionality of these as well, just go on the Discoveries, in regard to like it's comparable of the Range Rover bigger brother, if you will. These just have so much more functionality with the seats. I mean, this obviously folds right down, then they fold up, as you'll see there, that lifts up. We've got heated seats in the back as well as the front on this one. Now, the other addition I would add while I'm here is we've got the rear entertainment on these with the Land Rover screens. So obviously your kiddies can watch, whatever it is that you want to put through there, TV, whatever, on each of the screens. Obviously on a long distance, that's just like a complete godsend to a parent. But yeah, that's fabulous. And then in addition to that, you've got the 7-seat option. So fold the seats down, you have an absolutely huge boot, which is a flat loading bay, just sliding backwards and forwards. And then you lift the lever there, and then it obviously comes up to this. Again, all full leather, all in the back. Just incredible. And that headrest actually incidentally folds up there, so you have a full adult can sit in the back of there, and you've got cubby holders in the sides, and even the music system obviously goes right the way through this car. Yeah, just going through, as you'll see all these screens, and obviously you can have them so they're blinded as well, or remove the blinds. Got a split tailgate. We've got the rear view camera as well as obviously the parking radars. As I might very well said before, you've got the detachable tow bar as well that can come off, and obviously your ancillary points are in there. That, like the Range Rovers used to be, well, still are, I should say, but this is like that in regard to actually having a seat, having the split tailgates. You can just load stuff in the top, or alternatively, actually, if you were having a picnic or whatever, you can sit on that. That's quite comfortably. You can take the weight. Just ideal putting wellies on and off or whatever if you were going like walking or what have you, rather than getting in and out of the car. Much easier. And you can see obviously in this capacity how big and how practical this car is, and having such a high space. If you were to take the parcel shelf out and fold the seats down, fold these down, this is quite like a van-like space in here, which just makes it so practical for obviously doing day-to-day things, going to the tip or whatever it is. This side, much the same, very, very much unmarked. Obviously, the rubber mats, just attention to detail, full Land Rover mats, and they are fitted as well, those. These side steps are very convenient to get in and out of. Just shut that. We have got the memory seats as well for the electric seats there, memory 1, 2 and 3, electric windows and mirrors. Auto, everything as you come to expect with something of this this prestige nature. We've got obviously your cruise control on that side and your Bluetooth for your telephone. Heated steering wheel as well on this, as well as the heated seats. Full, obviously, climate control, which again, you've got your temperature on there, and then it does obviously have further detail on there as you go through. And display, you've got obviously the full HD screen on that, which is a touch screen. You have shortcut options on here, in addition to pressing on there. Just an absolutely stunning thing, this. I mean, you've got full Bluetooth for everything, for your music, and as you would come to expect. We've got radio obviously there. You've got full DAB radio, music, so you can actually store music on here, and obviously change the source. So we'll just show you that side on there, because you've got a DVD player. The rear media obviously settings are on there, so you can actually either sync the screens or have the left hand one different to the right hand one. Just incredible, this for a family car. This, it doesn't become much more practical than this. Such a hard wearing, nice looking, high quality car. All this is all soft touch, leather on the top there. I mean, if you were a bit of a an off-roader, as it were, and you wanted to take the thing up a mountain, I mean, you've probably seen some of the Top Gear reviews and things. This thing can do it. I mean, these are all the different settings. There is some autonomous modes, so it is a very clever system, so it will change things. However, if you wanted to just literally tell it, if it was snow and icy, you'd select that, it would tell the traction control, and it would know obviously what you were doing, and then obviously the rest is quite self-explanatory. We have got different loading heights on this as well, like the Range Rovers, so we can lower and higher the suspension. That's like a low-range gearbox almost, where you go downhill, and it obviously will have a slower descent. And this is literally high for road and then low if you were loading stuff in and out of the car, or perhaps lady with a skirt on or what have you as a gentleman. You could lower it down, and obviously she could get in and out easier. You have obviously then got the settings for your gears, so you just literally just park reverse and things, quite self-explanatory on there. Just your parking brake, got a huge coolant armrest there with a massive storage bin. You have got the floppy paddles for you changing the gears on here, and in addition to that, obviously you've got electronic movable steering column. Going actually onto the car itself, so it's done 30,789 miles only. It's got full service history. Obviously it's the diesel, so it's 203 grams per kilometre for your road tax. The fuel economy, again, these engines have come on so much over the last few years. So you're obviously driving a big car, you might very well known in the past these would have been very expensive to run. The road tax obviously is nothing quite like it used to be now, with the 203 grams, but more importantly, obviously your fuel economy figures are much better. So incidentally, you've now got fuel economy around town 33.2, fuel economy on a run is 39.8, combines 36.7, which is absolutely incredible for such a big car. This we've got a 0 to 60 time of 8.8 seconds, which is quite a fast car for the speed, for the size of it. Top speed 112 miles an hour, 255 horsepower engine this. So yeah, it's an 82 litre fuel tank as well, if you are thinking about going on a run, just to work out all your figures on there. I'm not sure the towing capacity, I can update that obviously if you give me a message and I'll have a look at that, but it will be an incredible figure just because of the power of this thing and the size of it. Would note as well on there, we've got the heated front screen, which is lovely in the winter. If there is any bits you want me to look at in further detail, please let me know, because I mean, I'll gladly do any additional videos or whatever as you wish, and obviously illustrate anything. This literally has just had a wash and a vac, so it has come in like this. It is a stunning car, awaiting obviously our full preparation that we do here. So we're part of the Southport Automart, at the back of the award-winning Honda dealership. Of our, the bigger company is actually Cox Motor Group, so we've got 21 of these big Northwest dealerships, all the way going up to Kendal, across to Lancaster, and then down Blackpool, Wigan, and then obviously here in Southport. So obviously all our cars, no matter where you buy from, just to assure that fact, within group everything gets thoroughly checked. Ours here gets thoroughly checked through the award-winning Honda dealership. They have a 122-point health check, which really does check them. They go up on the ramp and make sure everything's working as it should do, so you can buy with confidence. So if you were comparing like for like, this will be a thoroughly checked vehicle by award-winning technicians, and if there was an item to be done, we would do it. So it's not something to be worried about or inherit. In addition to that fact, we do a minimum 9 months servicing and a minimum 9 months MOT with all our cars as well. So literally, if you're driving away, you know it's been checked, you know you've obviously got the servicing and the MOT to back that up as well, so you're not going to have to worry about anything within 9 months as a minimum. So yeah, just to assure that. I'll bid you an absolutely fabulous day. This Discovery is stunning, such a lovely place to sit. I'll begrudge getting out of it now, but yeah, I'll bid you a great day. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Dan. Bye bye.